Yo guys, what's going on? It's been a little while since I've done a proper Battlefield video, with a lot of other stuff going on, but I thought I'd better get my act together and do some Battlefield footage. So in this game I'm playing some Aftermath. Now I haven't really played anywhere near as much Aftermath as I would have wanted to. I was really looking forward to Aftermath when it came out, but other things have just meant that I haven't played as much Battlefield in general as I've wanted to, but I haven't really played as much Aftermath. I'm playing it now, but I have no idea about my way around. I've probably played maybe 2 games. I played some Scavenger. I played it the day it came out, but I haven't really followed that up, so I don't really know my way around any of these maps. But I am enjoying what I'm playing of it. It's been a weird month. I'm trying to sort a lot of stuff out at home. We're due to move house in a couple of weeks. And then we obviously Christmas has just gone. We've had tons of official CS games going on with the team I'm playing with. So I've been playing tons of CS as you'd expect. It hasn't really left much time for Battlefield. But that's kind of leveled out a bit now. And hopefully after I've moved at the end of this month, should leave me a bit more time to start playing some Battlefield. And I played this game. I played a game a couple of days ago with a few of my friends from TFU with Jack Frags. It was a good laugh. It was a good laugh. So I do want to start playing some more Battlefield over the next month or so. I've heard a lot of people saying, and I'm sure I've said it as well, that Aftermath is one of, if not the best DLC so far for Battlefield 3. And I stand by that. The map design, the attention to detail is very, very good from DICE. And it always is, actually. Some of the maps that they've released in DLCs has been, they've been amazing. Some of the Armored Kill maps are phenomenal. These maps look phenomenal as well, and they play very well. So I think DICE have done a really good job with that aspect of it, and Aftermath is a bunch of fun to play. I'm actually playing this game with the M416. After the last few patches, I'm sure most of you will be aware, the M416 kind of overtook the M16A3 as the go-to assault rifle. But I hadn't really played that much with the M416. I'd played with it in bits and bobs since the patch. So I thought in this video I'd play with that a bit more. And yeah, it's a really good weapon. I think for the most part, it's probably still a little bit ahead of the M16A3. It's really easy to use. You can tap fire it. And I think it does still just about have the edge on the M16A3. So definitely it's the assault rifle of choice right now, I think. But not really to discount the AEK. The AEK is still a very, very powerful weapon. Close range, it can be really, really accurate. It doesn't have the long range of the M416, but up close it's deadly. It's crazy, really, when I was playing this, that I was thinking to myself, in just 2 months' time, we'll actually be playing the next and last DLC for Battlefield 3. Endgame comes out in March. And it's crazy to think that we've had all these DLCs already, and we're kind of already getting to the end of Battlefield 3's life. I suppose that is a bit premature. I mean, if it's to be believed, the next Battlefield 4 will be out at the back end of 2013, so at the end of this year. With a beta sometime in this summer. So that means that the attention on Battlefield 3 is probably only going to last until maybe August time, when the Battlefield 4 hype train starts getting going. Battlefield 3 has plenty more life in it yet, though, don't get me wrong. It has lasted the test of time so far. It's never going to last as long as like Battlefield 2 and 1942 and that things, because there'll never be a large amount of time before these big titles are released like they used to be. But Endgame looks really promising. It's adding a few really, really cool features. And then yeah, this summer we're going to start gearing towards Battlefield 4. But of course there is still, a year's worth of Battlefield 3 gaming, to get through. So it's hardly the end just yet, but it's crazy to think that this is going to be the last DLC in 2 months. Now, we've got to look at this, like Battlefield 4 is going to be released at the end of this year. That's only a 2-year turnaround since the last Battlefield title. 2142, Battlefield 2, I think, give or take, they had probably about 5 years. And they lasted. They lasted. Plenty of people playing them, plenty of people even playing them to this day. I don't think Battlefield 3 will be that much. I don't think it's going to last that well. When Battlefield 4 comes out, there's not going to be that many people playing Battlefield 3, because I think Battlefield 4 is going to be Battlefield 3 GTI. I think it's going to be Battlefield 3, but better. So I am looking forward to that, and I'm really hyped up for that. I've said it once before, and I'll say it again as well. Starting when I move house, so 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, depending on how long it takes me to get internet, I am going to start streaming. I've got a Twitch TV account set up that I tried. I tried streaming a little while back, but with my upload, you don't want to see that quality. It's literally like watching pixels. You don't want none of that. So when I move, that's going to be one of the first things I want to start doing. I want to start streaming. I'll probably be streaming most nights some Counter-Strike footage. I'll get some Battlefield footage in there as well, so we can start playing that. So I can start playing that a little bit more. And of course, DayZ Standalone. I'm really, really looking forward to DayZ Standalone. I've been reading tons about it, and a lot of the stuff that I don't necessarily or prevented me from playing DayZ that much was like I don't like the Arma UI, if I'm honest. It feels a bit clunky and things. I know a lot of other people don't like it. Don't like the inventory system. It just all feels very bad to me. But I appreciate the fact of how good the Arma 2 game and engine is. And a lot of things they've been changing in the DayZ Standalone is like the inventory, the UI and things like that to make it a better game. And I've been reading a lot about it. Really, really excited for that. So in the next couple of months, I'm going to be streaming that when that comes out, definitely. And on my YouTube channel, I'm going to put plenty of DayZ footage when the game comes out. And then mostly I'm going to be, but mostly I'm going to be streaming Counter-Strike. I'll be probably streaming most nights. I mean, I play Counter-Strike now probably maybe 4 hours a night, maybe more on some nights, most nights a week. So I'll probably post on YouTube. I'll probably have a bit of a schedule going, I guess, for when I'm going to stream. But if you guys want to watch that, I'll put my Twitch in the description below, so get yourself subscribed to that so you don't miss out. As well, I did want to make a shout out. I made a little parody video, one of my first parodies. It was a good Christmassy Winter Wonderland Battlefield 3 song. Thank you to everyone who watched it. Thank you to everyone who liked it. Thank you to everyone who shared it. In the grand scheme of YouTube, you know, it didn't get a massive amount of views in that respect, but in terms of what I wanted from it, it far succeeded what I wanted from it. And from what, you know, the growth of my channel right now, the amount of views I think has got like 2,000 or 3,000 views was huge for me, and I really appreciate everyone who liked it and subscribed to it. I've got a couple of other ideas for some videos, and I've started doing a couple of ideas. I'm not planning on doing plenty of singing, so don't worry, your eardrums are going to be safe. I'm not a singer. I don't sing. It was a bit of fun, you know. It wasn't meant to be check out my cool voice, I'm awesome type thing. It was meant to be a bit of a joke, which is one of the reasons I didn't like try and auto-tune it or anything like that. So yeah, I've got a couple of other ideas for some videos that I'm going to try and get sorted, and try and get a few more parody videos up just to break up the norm and the seriousness of it all. But yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who liked it, shared it, done whatever with it. So thank you for that. Other than that, yeah, pretty much nothing much else going on. So as I say, check out Twitch, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.